favourite, caramel koala. M&M. Now, just before we get started on today's episode, kids, let me just remind you about our merch items available on our website, like our mini Ozzie hat made just for kids' heads. One of my favourites, Ozzie socks, with a nice little message reminding you to always stay keen. You can get yourself a sweatband, just like Ozzie's, but even cooler, with Ozzie's logo. Or a mini replica Ozzie tee made just for you kids. Or, brand new to our website, is our personalised video message made just for you from Ozzie. Right now available on our website, ozzieforkids.com.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie.
G'day kids, it's Ozzie here. Now it's almost Easter time, so happy Easter. But you know what Easter means? Well, it means lots of things actually. It means, well, eating lots of chocolate Easter eggs, spending time with your family, getting a few days off school, that's always fun. But one of the things I love to do at Easter time is arts and crafts. Making cards, drawing pictures, doing colouring ins, and also making Easter hat parade hats. They're lots of fun. But one thing I have never done before, and I'm going to try with you guys today, is to take a normal Easter egg that you buy from the shop, and we're going to modify it. We're going to customise it. We're going to pimp it up. We're going to give it a glow up. Call it what you will. We're going to take these eggs and we're going to make them better. We're going to take all these ingredients and we're going to somehow get them inside the eggs. But we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to do that safely, but we're going to open the eggs and grab whichever ingredients you want, stick it inside the egg. We're going to then seal the egg back up, wrap it back up, and then it's your very own special personalised egg that you can give to someone that you love. Someone in your family, mum and dad, one of the grown-ups in your lives, grandmas and granddads, they love Easter eggs. Maybe your teacher at school, maybe one of your friends, but whatever you want to do with it, it's going to be very special because it's going to be yours and you're going to choose what you put in it. So, what do we need to get started? Well, very simple. You just need some eggs from the shops, different sizes, different shapes, and then you need to figure out what you want to put in them. Now, we've got lots of yummy, tasty lollies here. One of my favourites is a caramel koala. For those kids overseas, if you haven't tried one of these, they are the best. They actually are the best chocolate in the world. I'm not biased at all. They're Australian, obviously, from where I come from. We've got some marshmallows, some M&Ms, some gummy bears, some snakes, but you don't just have to put lollies or candy inside your eggs. You can also put stickers, Easter stickers. You can put things like little Easter decorations, like little chicks. How cute are they? Or, if it fits, you could even put like a toy car. Look at this Hot Wheels car. So we've got this one, I'll probably take it out of the packet, and we're gonna see if it fits into one of these bigger eggs. So, there is one other thing you need. You do need a sharp knife or a metal utensil and some boiling hot water. So you can see that that's steaming. That's because I've just boiled it. It's really hot. So this is where you need grown-ups to help you to make sure that you're doing this safely. But that is what we're going to use to cut through very carefully through these eggs to open them up. Okay kids, so why don't we get started with this one? I think this is a really good one to start with. It's just a simple egg shape, but what we need to do is really carefully remove that egg wrapping, that alfoil, okay? Because we might re-wrap the egg in this alfoil. You can choose to wrap it in this alfoil that it came in, or you could even use your own wrapping and make it even more customized and special. We'll show you that at the end. So we're just going to carefully take it out so that we don't screw it up too much, okay? Okay, now you can see that I'm touching the chocolate with my bare hands, but I have washed my hands. I'm ready to do this episode. I've cleaned my hands with soap and water, and now I'm ready to work with this food and make this egg. I'll take it from a boring old chocolate Easter egg to something that has lots of fun and surprises inside. So, as I said, we've got this boiling water and this sharp knife has been resting in the boiling water, which makes it really hot. Now, what does heat do to the chocolate? Well, that's going to melt it, isn't it? So, really carefully, we're just going to slide the knife around the egg. You can see I'm just going back and forth, just very gently. I'm not trying to cut it in one go. I'm using that sharp knife to actually melt the chocolate in that back and forth cutting motion, but I'm not pushing down too hard at all. Now this is where you've got to get your angles right and try and line it up, because you want to try and cut it nice and neatly. The neater you cut it, the better it's going to then seal up at the end when you're finished putting all of your goodies inside it. You can see that knife is just sliding through there. It's melting the chocolate as we go. Now, the knife will cool down, so all you need to do is just put it back in the boiling hot water. That'll heat the knife back up, and then we can go again. And you'll be able to feel it. It is so much easier. And then just like that, you'll eventually cut through it. So we have an open Easter egg, and there's your little hat. That's the lid. And we are ready to make this fun. We're gonna add lots of things inside it. So what should we start with, kids? I did say that I really like the caramello koala, so I think the first thing I'm gonna put in there is a caramello koala. Okay, so that's sitting in there nice and neat. Then some M&Ms. Let's put some M&Ms in there. I love that. I love when you get the Easter eggs from the shop with things inside it. So this one has a bit of noise, and you know, well, the person that gets to open this is going to know that there's lots of goodies inside it. We've got some gummy bears. What do you think? Marshmallows? Yeah? All right, let's go. This green marshmallow. That's not green. Pink marshmallow, of course. Pink marshmallow. The marshmallow needs a friend, so we'll pop this white marshmallow in as well. And now, there's a fair bit in there. Caramello koalas, or caramello koala, M&Ms, gummy bears, and 2 marshmallows. There's a fair bit of weight in it. There's a lot of goodness in there. I think it's now time to seal it back up. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna carefully put that there and get our lid, and then just remelt that chocolate so that the lid sticks to the egg. So let me show you how that's done. All right, so we've got our egg with all of our ingredients inside it. We've really made this egg nice and special. It's gone from a normal, standard, boring old egg, and now it's really got lots of fun inside it. Okay, so we're just heating up the knife there. And we're just going to use that really gently, just around the top, and you can see it just melts the chocolate. We just want to melt it enough so that when we put the hat back on, or the lid of the chocolate, it can stick. Okay, that chocolate's melted. So we take that lid, we try and line it up. These eggs are good with the cracks in them because you can see when it's lined up. You just turn it around until it matches the original angle. There we go, had it backwards. And then you just give it a little bit of, there we go. Just a little bit of pressure. Okay, now you can use your finger if you like, just to smooth it out a little bit. Or you can use the knife, that hot metal edge of the knife, just to melt those edges back together. And this is so much fun, but the hardest thing to do when you're doing this experiment or modifying these eggs and customizing them to exactly how you want them, the hardest thing to do is to not just eat it, because it looks so tasty, but you have to resist the urge to eat your eggs, okay? Look at that. So, right there we have taken a standard, boring old egg. We've made it a whole lot better. All we need to do is just let that sit there for a while. So I'm probably only going to take a few minutes until that cools down enough, and then that'll be sealed, and then it won't be opened until the person that you give it to cracks it open and gets that surprise of all the goodies inside. What do you reckon, kids? Is that fun? All right, kids, all of our eggs have now set. We've given them time so that they can join back together. And we're gonna try with our very first egg to pop it back in the original foil that it came in. So there we have our bunny number 2, which sounds like it's full of good, fun treats and surprises. And that's customized, it's made specially by you, or by me, for someone special in your life. How good is that? So there we have 3 awesome little Easter presents ready to go, ready to give out at Easter to your special people in your life. We've got number 1, number 2, and number 3. So kids, I hope you've had lots and lots of fun learning how to make these special surprise Easter eggs, packed full of fun, packed full of goodness. Wow, good fun anyway. And hopefully you've enjoyed making these with Ozzie today, but I reckon you'll enjoy even more giving them to those special people in your life. Kids, have a great Easter. We'll see you on a brand new episode of Ozzie this Sunday. Be safe, and as always, stay keen. My favorite, caramel ocarina. If you haven't already, make sure you get a grown up to help you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the new and exciting videos that we put out. Speaking of new and exciting, if there's a video that you'd love to see Ozzie do, make sure you send us a message on our socials, on Facebook or Instagram at Ozzie for Kids. We'll see you again soon, kids. And until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of